everybody? Welcome back to Hollywood Sports. Hey guys, first thing I want to say is thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you so much. I don't take it lightly, guys. And everybody that's been watching my videos, I want to say thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to watch my videos. But guys, what I want to talk about, we know Madden NFL 20 is right around the corner. It's right around the corner, man. It's right around the corner. And I want to talk about in this video is X Factor Vision. X Factor Vision. You guys see it on the screen, man. And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to innovation. This is innovation. When you think they added the X Factor abilities and the X Factor zone abilities, man, this is innovation when you talk about this X Factor Vision. Because here's the advantages of using this system. Now, when you got, okay, let's just look on the screen. You see Baker Mayfield, and you see Nick Chubb, and you see Odell Beckham Jr. Now we look at Baker Mayfield, we see his abilities, we see Nick Chubb's abilities, but they don't have zone factors, superstar zone factor abilities. Now, only one that has the superstar zone abilities is Odell Beckham Jr. He's got rack 'em up, and you have to make 20 yards plus yards receptions, and it shows you, it says 0-5. Okay, so when he gets to 5, you'll know how far you got to go. Let's say you got 1 of 5, 2 of 5, 3 of 5, right? So you'll know where you at, because if we didn't have this X Factor Vision, we would have to pause the game and see how many we need to get in the zone, right? But now you can do it on the fly, man. You can do it on the fly. All you have to do is touch the right trigger and rotate the right stick. You look at the bottom of the screen, you see the RS, the right stick. When you point it down and rotate it, you'll get the offense. When you point it up towards the Chargers, you'll get the defense. Now I'll show you that screen in a minute. This is what I call innovation, guys. But it's going to also bring us with immersion. It's going to bring immersion. Okay, let's say you see Odell Beckham. He has 0-5, right? He has no catches yet of 20 yards plus to get in his zone. But as you can say, okay, now we need to work. We need to call some plays to get him in his zone. You see Nick Chubb. He's got a nice arm bar ability, more powerful stiff arms. Maybe you can get him in short yardage situations. You'll know he can stiff arm to get those extra yards. You have Baker Mayfield, a quarterback. He has last ditch and roaming dead eye. Okay, we know what they need, but it's the zone guys you want to really pay attention to get them in the zone. Okay, because if you say, oh man, all I need is one more 20+ yard catch with Odell Beckham, he'll be in his zone. So you don't have to pause the game. You can do it on the fly. Now, when you do the right trigger, it used to be the advantage wheel, you know, the matchup wheel, you know, shows you what kind of advantage you have on offense, right? But now it's on the left trigger, guys. It's on the left trigger, and it'll tell you what kind of advantages, you know, route running and stuff like that when you're on your receivers. The matchup wheel, also your line of scrimmage. But yeah, guys, this is innovative. So you'll know where your guys are at. You don't have to pause the game. You can do it on the fly. You can say, oh man, I need to get Odell Beckham one more catch over 20 yards plus, and we can get him in his zone. Okay. Now that forces the defense to make certain calls. They can't just be in cover 2. They can't just be in cover 3, right? They gotta leave safeties over the top. If you look at the defense of the San Diego Chargers right now, they have nobody over the top, man. You can send Odell Beckham on a streak. Right? If you see on the matchup where he's like a +4 in speed, right? So it gives us an advantage, guys. Now we can talk about the chess match. Now we can talk about the strategy. What's up, man? Have you hit that subscribe button yet? Hit that subscribe button. Let's talk about the defense. Okay? Let's go to the defense side of the ball with the San Diego Chargers. Now again, you hold the right trigger and you go to the defense. Okay, as you can see, man, you got Derwin James, right? He's a reinforcement. And then you have Joey Bosa. Joey Bosa is another beast. He's an unstoppable force. That's his zone ability. So you can also see where those guys are at on defense, right? Reinforcement as far as Derwin James. He's 0-3. You can say, okay, he's not close to the zone yet. So it lets you know as an offense where these guys are at on the defense. He has Derwin James has unfakeable. You can't fake him out. He has zoned out. Then you have Joey Bosa, man. This guy's a beast. He has edge threat. He's a finesse specialist. So, but we really want to pay attention to that zone, X factor zone abilities, though, because you want to prevent them from going into the zone. Okay, let's look at Joey Bosa. Let's say he's got 0-3, right? He's got 0-3. To sack the quarterback. He's got to sack the quarterback 3 times to get unstoppable force. What if he has 2 and you don't really know? You can say, man, Joey Bosa got some sacks. Where is he at 3 yet? You press the right trigger and then you move the right stick up towards the San Diego Chargers, and it'll show you. You can say, oh man, Joey Bosa only need 1 more sack and he'll be in his zone. So then your strategy, your playbook, you can say, I'm not going to call a play to his side anymore, or I'm going to run to the right side. I'm going to run a quick screen to the right side, or whatever it is, right? See, you'll know what's going on the field. You'll know what type of plays you need to call. And that's what I mean by the chess match, guys, the strategy. You'll know how they look on defense. You'll know what you have to do on offense. And that's what I mean by you have to know your playbook. You have to know what plays you can use to take advantage of the defense, right? You can say, oh man, Joey Bosa, he's 0-3. So right now we cool. We just can't let him get a sack. But we got to be aware of it. It also tells us what his zone ability is. We can be aware of it, right? Same thing with Derwin James, right? We'll know what his situation is, right? He's a strong safety coming up in the box right there, right? So we can strategize, guys, and the more we get good at recognizing the defense and knowing our offense, we're going to be a lot better off on knowing. You got to know who your competition is. You got to know who's on the field. You got to know where the strengths are of the defense. You got to know what the strengths are of the offense. You got to know where the weaknesses are on both sides of the football, okay? To call the right plays, to get the right strategy, and all those type of things. So I think this vision, this X Factor vision, man, is excellent. And it all can be done during the gameplay. You don't have to pause the game. Because I didn't think about that, and today did. That's right. If you don't know where your people are, you can say, man, how much do I need to get in the zone? How much does Joey Bosa need to get in the zone? You might be San Diego on defense. But now, all you got to do is hold the right trigger, rotate your right stick to whatever side of the football you on, to your team logo, and you can find out where you're at. You can say, oh man, all I need is 1 more sack. Now I got Joey Bosa, right? Then you can call a blitz on his side, right? Whatever you need to do, you can call the right place to get him in the zone. Okay, so guys, this was a real quick video, man. I think this is innovative. Again, I want to say I think Madden is going in the right direction. You know, a lot of people are worried when Rex left. We talk about the Soups not giving us resources, but guys, they gave us obviously they gave us resources. They approved the resources for Madden 20 because there's a lot of changes, man. They did a lot of mocaps. We got RPOs. They changed the Superman linebackers. We got better pass trajectories. I mean, they even added more animations for the quarterbacks. They added more celebrations. We got better gameplay control. We got better player movement. They needed assets to do that, guys. And Madden is going in the right direction. Madden is going in the right direction. I can't wait to get my hands on Madden 20. I hope you enjoyed this video, man. I hope you understood what this X Factor vision is all about. Whatever team you play, you'll know where their X Factors are and how they can get in the zone and how you can get in the zone and kind of keep a gauge on where you're at in the game, right? Let's say some of your guys might have a zone factor being in the red zone, right? You'll know, okay, we're in the red zone, so I know such and such and such. If he catch a pass here, or my quarterback here, he's unstoppable. You know, whatever it is, guys, we'll know what's going on the field. We can call the right plays. That's why you have to get into practice mode, learn your playbooks. You cannot run the same play over and over and over, because we will find you out and exploit what you're doing, okay? Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, but if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, join the team of Hollywood Sports, because man, we're going to do this thing, man. We're going to be live streaming. I'm going to have a bunch of videos coming. We're going to do this thing on this channel of Hollywood Sports. And as always, hopefully, I will see everybody on the next video. Thanks for watching.